Hey guys, it's Heather. I am making soap today, a pretty large batch. So we'll see how this goes. I've already got my oils and butters in my big bucket. I am now putting on my apron so that I can do everything else. Everything is at room temperature. This is a goat's milk soap, and I am using green neon pigment. I'm using purple neon pigment and pink neon pigment from Nurture Soap and titanium dioxide. Okay. And I can't see what you guys are commenting, so definitely talk to each other. Make comments in the comment section after the video. I still have not, for the life of me, figured out how to read the comments that happen during the video later. I don't know. And for some reason I can't see them when I watch the video. So I don't know if there's just something wrong with my settings or what's going on. But make sure I get all of my lye water in there. Now this will potentially accelerate because it's a floral. It says it doesn't accelerate or discolor, but I always kind of worry with florals. Okay, let's put our goat's milk in. Blend away to emulsion. I have in here my regular recipe with kale and clay, sodium lactate. Those are the additives that I have, as well as the goat's milk. I just want it nice and emulsified. See if there's any separating, just a little bit. It's all nice and mixed. Now I'm going to add in my titanium dioxide. I know I'm using neons, but I don't actually want them to be super crazy neon. I want them to be a little bit muted. Not a bunch, but a little bit. All right, perfect. Okay, let me make sure you guys can still see. You can. I'm going to move you around because I'm going to start pouring into my my stuff on the table, which means I'm going to kind of rotate you out a bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. I'm going to start with my green. Don't want a ton of green. I just want enough to kind of give a good swirl across the top. My pink. And my purple. Yeah, I'll do a little more pink. And then the rest of this in the bucket will be white, so I'll add more titanium dioxide to it. And I'm going to go ahead and blend them all up. White, then pink, making sure I'm getting all of my little bits off the sides because I want to make sure that it blends in really well. And I'm sure you guys are seeing stuff that I'm not seeing. That turned out really pretty. I'm going to do my green. I'll scrape it down. And then my purple. And I'm just going lightest to darkest. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, okay. Okay. Use this one to scrape the purple. gonna hand stir in my fragrance oil. Just cleaning up as I go along. And I'm scraping down my large bucket to make sure that everything is well mixed into my base. And there's my mold. That was my fragrance oil, and I'm hand mixing it in because titanium dioxide makes things move fast anyway and thicken up fast. So if this thickens up, fast, then I will know pretty quickly. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just pour my white in. Scrape down my sides. And it's still moving pretty nicely. Room temperature butterfly flower, so far anyway, is working really well. Okay, there's that one. Pull up a bit. Okay, and I am going to, actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pink and my purple, kind of in the pot swirl them. Because this is kind of my version of the Cheshire Cat in the pink and the purple. Because, I don't think I explained this. I probably should have. I am doing kind of a white roses turned red sort of inspiration on this one. I was playing around with some soap dough and I made some white roses, but I didn't really want to put just plain white roses on my soap. So I was trying to think of different options if I wanted to put glitter on them or any of those things. And what I realized is white rose and red, and that inspired the rest of this. Okay, just going to pour it in and hopefully it will turn out really beautifully. Now you guys know my edges are my samples, so I do them a little bit differently. don't want to waste anything. And make sure it's all in here. Okay. Just want to make sure my sides all get a little bit of color, so that's why I'm doing that. And then I'm going to swirl this way to make sure that all that color is in my samples as well. But I'm going to leave all this with the exception of me doing the top. And I'm just doing that because I like it, because I'm about to cover it up. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give my roses roots, which is why I have fragrance oil in here. It's not supposed to discolor, so let's hope it doesn't. Now here's to giving the roses roots. Go up high and just sort of drizzle it down. Drizzle it down. Okay. Okay, I'm going to scrape my bowl. Just trying to make sure I get that top layer covered. And then I'll use what's left to fill in any holes. Oh, no, not what I wanted. And again, cleaning up as I go. dropped my chopstick. And a new one. Now I don't need it to be perfectly flat because I am going to put the roses over the top of it, but I just want to make sure everything's covered. There you go. And I'm going to grab my skewers. And I'm going to measure out my soap size. Today has been such a weird day for me, you guys. I went to the grocery store, realized I did not have my wallet when I went to the grocery store. Yeah, it's just been a weird day. It's been a really weird day. Oh, that's crooked. Don't want that. All right, there we go. This is me just making my lines so that I know where to cut later because I don't have a log splitter. And it also helps me with my placement of my embeds. Okay. And then all of these are my samples. And if anybody's just joined, hello, nice to meet you. I can't see if you're commenting anything, but I'm grateful that you're here. Okay. Now I'm ready for embeds. Yay, embeds. Okay. I have to find my embeds. What did I do with my embeds? Okay, I have my little paintbrushes and my roses. So that you guys can see, this is what the roses look like. They're already pre-painted. And this guy right here. Okay, I've got to take my gloves off for this, you guys, because I cannot get a good grip on my flowers without it. But I will be exceptionally careful. Because live burns are no fun. my soap cutter cuts at 1 inch increments. So I'm just trying to keep it to where I'm not cutting through any roses. Like this one, I think it's going to end up cutting through. I think I'm going to put that on an end. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I think I got a little over ambitious on some of my roses and made them a little bit bigger than I should have. There we go. Yeah, some of them are going to be a little. Yeah, some of them are going to be a little large. Okay. And then here are my little paintbrushes. And one goes on each bar. Kind of wish I had tweezers for this. By the way, the same way you make paintbrushes is the same way you would make a broom for Halloween soap. You make your little end, and then once your end is made, you make in the color that you want the tip to be, you make a little teardrop shape, and then you move it around so that it makes the design or the size that you want it to be. All of mine have little swoops. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat. I think I've said it before. He hates the fact that my studio is the only room he can't go in. And so when he knows for a fact that I'm in here, he will sit at the door and cry until I'm finished with work. So I have to take breaks just so that he knows I'm okay, even though he's not in here. He's the funniest little cat ever. And if you follow me on Instagram, I have pictures of him and Mooney. It's Strudel and Moon Pie, because we name all of our animals after food, with the exception of my daughter's 2 rats and her hermit crab. Okay, now let me do this. Outline as straight as I can with a crooked skewer. And this way each sample gets their own thing too. Those are a little too close. And then I also have little hearts in black and red. And it's a stainless steel ruler, by the way, for anyone that wants to know. Because you don't ever want to use any other kind of metal when you're working with soap. There will be a reaction that will occur if you do. Okay. This is alcohol. Cleaning off my hands. And yeah, I'll use this one. I'm going to take my skewer and make sure that everything is really nice and tapped in. Oops. Because I don't want my embeds to pop off. Now I chose butterfly flower for this instead of a straight rose fragrance because I wanted it to be a little bit more fun. And because butterfly flower is my mom's favorite scent, and these should be ready by Mother's Day. This is the rubbing alcohol, just sprinkling it on top. And I'm going to grab just a little bit of pink Flirt Alert just to give a hint of the color underneath. Make sure the samples have enough glitter on them. I'm going to spritz it one more time just to let that settle in, and then we're done. So I will take you off of the tripod so I can bring you down so you can really see how it looks. The shadow's in the way, sorry. And every soap has a different flower. Every flower and every brush is handmade, every heart. And it's all made out of cold processed soap. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave comments in the comment section down below. Share it, like it, definitely follow my channel, and I appreciate you. This is Heather from H&P Artistry, wishing you luck, love, and a great day.